What is going on, everybody, and welcome. Oscar here, second time. And as you can see right now on the screen, I'm not alone because I'm right next to, um, you know, incredible gentlemen. And some of them, you're seeing them for the first time, not behind a PFP on Twitter. But this is gonna be a chat. I want to talk about crypto, CRONOS, all kinds of projects, NFT projects, meme coins, what the market is doing, the crash, the pump, everything. With yours only, Oscar Ramos, the host. And if you want to see more of this, go ahead and smash the like button right now. Consider subscribing to the channel. We'll put the links of everybody's here Twitter, and because we're really building something special. How is everybody doing? I got Agent, JB, Mr. Wong, Crypto, and Sean. And there's probably more people coming our way right now, which we'll welcome because these are leaders. These are people that are some of my deepest connections in crypto. So whoever's coming in, turn on your camera, mute yourself until it's your turn, please. So I'm going to go ahead and start here where I have him. A quick introduction. Tell us who to the world you are, and if you're excited, Agent, what's going on, buddy?
Going on, fam? I am Agent 00. I am the tectonic ambassador for CRONOS chain, man. I'm here to bring value. I'm here to teach people about making your money work for you. They also call me Mr. House Money. I show people how to make investments to where your money is, secure, to where the money that you're earning is not the money that you're putting at risk. And I've been able to do that over the past couple of years with cryptocurrency. So that's kind of my spiel.
Thank you, Agent. You're awesome. Appreciate that, brother. JB in the house.
Hey, Oscar, you're right. I'm JB. I'm the admin for Oscar's page, the Crypto Lover. Let's rock and roll, guys.
Short and sweet. The best thing you can do in crypto. Appreciate that, bro. Mr. Wong.
So what's going on, man? You already know who I am from the first go around. I've been in the crypto space a very long time. Just here to kind of give you like the real lowdown of what to do as an OG, not so much the YOLO get rich quick, but you already know that, so you know what's coming.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Crypto, what's going on, bro?
Hello, I'm Kata from Romania. I'm in crypto when I found you on YouTube. You have 100 subscribers and by AMP at the time. And then I follow you in the moment we are now. And I love CRONOS chain, like always.
Thank you, Kat. Appreciate that a lot. People who are loyal and who have been watching and experiencing the journey with us, we're going to be crypto millionaires. But we'll get to that. Sean.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Let's crawl, baby. You know me, I'm Sean. You see my face running around Twitter all the time. I love crypto.com, CRONOS, I'm founder of GDRT. I think we're gonna have a really good conversation. I might jump in and out here because I'm watching my kid. I'm on babysitting duty, but let's go. Let's crow. Caw.
We'll get into what that means, the caw. Now, Francisco. Well, it seems that we got someone that's coming in soon. All right. Now, guys, the markets right now, thank you so much for introducing yourselves, guys. Now, the markets right now, we're seeing at this time Bitcoin approaching 70, coming down to the 64. We're seeing CRONOS, Shiba Inu, positions, meme coins. I think that what the audience wants to know, first and foremost, what's going on with meme coins, guys? Like, what? Crypto.com, latest 5 posts, all meme coins related. Like, boom, exploding to the moon. Corgi AI, not moving much. Then we have Whip. I mean, there's so much going on. And obviously, there's one special one growing on CRONOS that I think most of us are kind of like getting in touch. So, Agent, what's happening, man?
Man, meme coins don't follow the rules, man. They do their own thing, and I love it. This is why we jump into some plays like that, man. One day you could wake up and you'll see something of 400%. It's a good thing when you get in early, like some of these projects like CAW. A lot of people are in that position where they're on house money now. Like you don't have to, worry about if I'm going to lose anything because you took your initial investment already. So these are one of the early projects that people have been able to secure the profits. So now we just, waiting for that next leg up.
Yes, CAW is one that if you follow my Twitter, if you just follow, yesterday's video, I went all in about 1 trillion CAW. I cannot believe I did it, but I did it, and I'm so happy because I'm like $3,000 up right now. Can you believe that? So there are many reasons why I did it, but I'm sure most of my friends right here know why, and they'll come and support that. JB, what's going on, bro?
Hey Oscar, you tell me. Become like meme everywhere you look, left, right, and center meme. You got core popping off. And I did say in that first video, I'm not a fan of memes, but there's 1, 2, 3 people here right now that made me go and buy some. So I bought into core. Yes, I'm up. The market's unpredictable. We didn't expect it to drop the way it did, but it did. You just gotta suck it up, take it on the chin. We was talking off before we started this. In my opinion, this is that dip that we needed pre-halving. I don't see it dropping any further down for Bitcoin. Memes are shooting up. If core generates enough attention, which it is, and gets listed on further platforms, which hopefully it will do, and hopefully they attach something of value to that token, sky's the limit for that. I mean, CRONOS here, we've got Core AI as well. So he'll smack that with core as well. You got 2 solid meme coins, bona fide. That CRONOS needs, it's bringing more people on crypto.com and the CRONOS chain. Eyes, ears are open. Everybody's thinking, what's this? Where's this? Who made it? It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's good. It's good. It's good noise and good publicity and everything all in one for me. So I'm for it. But yeah. That's my
Thank you,
thought
Jay.
on
We
that.
appreciate that. So there's people who are for it because not everybody is what I will call down for meme coins, right? Because it's just crazy and risky. But I understand that you just gave in, right? It's like, okay, let's just do it, see what happens. We're early, right? Which makes sense. Mr. Wong, meme coins.
Oh, thank you, Oscar. I first want to congratulate you with the big T Club here of joining us. I saw that you went in deep right at the right time, I would say, to really pull the trigger. You know me, I'm not really a meme coin chaser and these like Shiba Inu and stuff like that. I had small bags, but something about when the CRO fam just introduced this call to us. I just looked into it and it seems like it had a fair launch. It seemed like the people behind it, the devs, everything was just correct or done correctly as far as your typical rug pull that you hear over on some other sister chains that we got here. And so I also aped in a bunch at the beginning, and it's like you said, it's paying off big time right now. This pullback that we had across the Bitcoin crypto market was something that was actually needed. We've been kind of rising at a very rapid rate for the past 4 weeks, and this pullback was actually a healthy move. A lot of people were saying, oh, if it drops down, I'm definitely getting more. And then here's your opportunity, and then the panic starts to happen. People start selling. It's like, what's going on? We're dropping too fast. And instead of keeping that same mindset of, hey, we've been looking for this dip to try and accumulate some more. So congrats to the guys that stayed with the process and continue to stack at these lower levels and really have faith in crypto.com as it's expanding and its adoption rate. I think CAW, the meme, everybody's got the oh no the call out. Everybody's hyping up Twitter. We've been trending for the past 5 days. It's been an amazing ride. And it seems like that CDC is considering listing CAW as an official token. But there are certain requirements that we haven't met yet as far as available liquidity for a little bit more stability of price and manipulation. And I think that's starting to evolve. We're getting more and more new wallets and better adoption. And it's something that will take a little bit of time. And like everything else on Chronos, it takes time to build. But yeah, these past few days have been kind of crazy. If you've been following the CAW and all the calls on Twitter, it's been a crazy ride. I think it's needed for Chronos as well. We've kind of needed this exposure, kind of how Shiba and Elon and all these other meme coins have just kind of, you know, gathered all this attention. And I feel like we're right there in the spotlight of taking some of that attention away and pushing Chronos as a blockchain.
One of the things that you said is, you know, we're waiting on some requirements for CAW, and eventually, I mean, crypto.com is in a way obsessed with now. I mean, based on what they're posting on Memecoins, because they're making the profits, which I wouldn't complain too, right? Based on previous history, CAW could be, should be, might be listed, and you and I know what's going to happen to that beautiful price, right? Memecoins have been crazy, and yeah, I think you have a very well, you know, set view of what's going to happen. So I'm very excited.
We're staying
Kata,
positive.
of course. Kata, what's going on, Memecoins?
Hello. Meme coins, Oscar, make people millionaire. This is the truth. And people follow the money. Always follow the money. And about the CAW project, I never seen the Crow family disunited like now. All the community, Crow fam. And my opinion is if CDC lists the CAW, the people will make money, all the people, and all the money from CAW, I think they will stay in CRONOS chain. Like Bonk, Solana have Bonk. Solana even pump Bonk pump first, and the money from people make from Bonk, they go in the Solana ecosystem. And this is a huge opportunity for people and for CRONOS ecosystem. This is my opinion. Because if I make money, I will buy more Crow. This is the truth. And I think a lot of people will think like me. And there are a lot of very good projects on CRONOS, and they need attention. This is my opinion, because are a lot of good projects.
Kata, thank you. I mean, you said two things that I loved. One, millionaires. Boom. What in the world is Book of Memes made? I mean, I'm honestly sure 100% new meme coins, new millionaires just happened just in the last 48 hours just with that token. There's insanity going on. And second thing you said, of course, like if whoever wants to buy CAW just per se here on Chronos, that money is gonna come here to Chronos too, to Tectonic, yes, and Mev, the Crow Veno. I mean, it's staying in our house, in our ecosystem, which I am so proud and excited because we need it to. And we're betting on this underdog blockchain Chronos, that there's great projects coming in. And that's the perfect segue for my man, GDRT founder, Sean. Memecoins, bro, what's going on?
What's up, Oscar? Yeah, I've never been too big of a meme coin guy. I mean, I've had my fair share of jumps in here or there, but this one was just different for me. Mainly just because it's the Crow fam. I think that I don't know how this can generate so much volume for Chronos. Like, this is what I see this as. And the fact of the matter is so many people have came to the Chronos network and they have done their due diligence to make their money, and then they pull the liquidity and it goes somewhere else. And I think that this is a prime opportunity to look at a contract that I think is a pretty damn good contract if you go and actually read it and you look into all the details of what's been going on with this for the last 5 days and how this was launched. I think it's going to be a great community token for the whole Crow fam. I think crypto.com has a glorious opportunity to jump on the bandwagon of this, create some really good hype, create people to be able to see Chronos, something that's so small right now as far as in the general vicinity of all things that are going on right now. This can bring a lot of eyes. And I think that if it brings a lot of eyes, a lot of people are going to come in and they're going to find Chronos. They're going to find the D-apps. They're going to find DeFi. And I think it's just going to educate more people. And people got to remember too, that all these people that are beginners, they got to get into something that's easy for them to understand. And I really think the crypto.com app is so darn easy to understand and work. And it's a great place for newbies to come. And why not join the Crow fam? I think we're a damn good bunch. Loaded lines all the way. You guys know it. So let's just go. Let's crow. Caw!
Yeah, that's the one that we know and love from Twitter. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it, bro. You know, there's so many out there. Obviously, we have our legendary meme coin that have, you know, even gone to the top 100. Namely, Corgi AI is the only one born on Chronos, made for Chronos, and I'm so happy about it. Right? It's one that I believe is also gonna do phenomenal, which I'm mining on BVS Finance right now. But there's also some other tokens that logic, like Agent said, just doesn't work. It's just full all in, and the more utility, the better, but it is sometimes not required. So meme coins will become and are still important. And if you're watching this video right now, definitely not for everybody. If you ask a Bitcoin maximalist, oh, you're going to get a much different response. And that is one of the best segues also to start talking about the Bitcoin halving, everybody. Bitcoin halving, what is it? Partition half rewards that miners get. In simple terms. But historically speaking, Bitcoin halving, it is the segue and it is the entrance to the bull market. This 2024 it's just a complete different bear market in a way, because now that we bottom at $15,000 Bitcoin, I was expecting personally at 55, 65 at halving date, we touched $74,000. $74,000 prior halving. Insanity, crazy. Okay, so now where are we heading? What's the price prediction that you think we're gonna have at halving date 30 days from now? And how are the markets gonna be looking at? Agent.
Man, that's a tough one. Honestly, a guy like me, man, I don't really mind where Bitcoin ends up for the halving. I'm more concerned with the altcoins. Like CRONOS to me is more valuable than Bitcoin. That's just me. But you know, anything can happen for the halving. Like we can get a nice dip, we can get a 15% pullback, or we can go straight to 100K. I don't know. I do know that there's way more big players, way more money in the market this go around than last bull cycle, than the bull cycle before that. So I feel like the floor is more steady than it has been in the past. So we might not get too much of a dip when we do see the halving hit. But like I said, man, I don't really mind Bitcoin. Like the price of Bitcoin, as long as Bitcoin goes up, it leaves the opportunity for Chronos and other projects on the ecosystem to excel. So I'm just looking for Bitcoin to stay green enough for Crow, VVS, Tonic, Corgi AI, for those coins to go up. I don't really, that's how I look at it.
Well, I mean, one of the things that I always say in the channel is Bitcoin. I mean, if we go back to 2012, of course I'm buying Bitcoin. Like, of course I don't care about Corgi AI. I don't care about Chronos. I don't care about XRP. I care about Bitcoin, bro. I'm all in. I sell my house. I sell my car. I buy Bitcoin. But it's 12 years later. 12 years later now, where Bitcoin is at $70,000, $60,000, it hurts now. And you might be able to get one or less than one. Will Bitcoin go to 120,000 for a 2x? Yes. Will $60,000 make you a millionaire and you'll be finally going to vacation every day? No. Personally, that's the way I see things. So how can you put yourself in a much better position? Altcoins. 100% agree. JB, Bitcoin halving prediction. What's in your mind?
If it stays how it is now and starts running like what it was doing prior to this dip, what we're on 74,000, 90, 100, 90 at least minimum, I would think. I'll still stand by it. Bitcoin's going to go 150, 150K when it's full on. It might even go higher. We got the ETFs now. We got that institutional, everything's coming in now. We just got so much wealth. All eyes, Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. That's it. They're not going to collapse that token. No, they'll be absolutely stupid to even mess around with Bitcoin. The Godfather, it's the OG. It's just going to go up. You might see a little bit of retracement. You might see a little bit of a slight dip, blip here. As long as people don't panic, and start panic selling everything, they'll be fine. Just ride it through, but it's going to go up. That's my opinion on that. And my yeah.
Thank you, JB. Bitcoin is gonna go passing 120 to $150,000 at peak bull market 2025 or late 2024. Which realistically speaking, we wait about 10 months after Bitcoin halving date. So it's gonna be April 2024. 10 months. We're looking at late 2024 or March, January 2025. Um, if I mean, I do agree too, right? I mean, going to 250, 300, I think those are predictions that are well above my scope. But, oftentimes you never know which country is going to be saying at 150,000, we welcome Bitcoin as our legal tender. And then everything has now changed, right? But we'll see. I'm also bullish. Mr. Wong, Bitcoin halving predictions. What's on your mind, buddy?
So I probably have the most Bitcoin maxi perspective of the group here, I think, because I've been in this space for probably about 10 years now. I think we're going to pass well the 150K mark. I think we're going to go into the 200, maybe closer to 300K, past the halving. What we've seen here is all-time high before halving, which is usually not the case. The reason for that is I'm guessing is all the ETFs, all these, BlackRock, MicroStrategy just kind of eating up the supply. And if you kind of watch some of these charts, these grayscale, like what do they call it, supply shock charts, the available Bitcoin that's actually on the market for these big boys to kind of buy. It's kind of crazy the daily amounts that they've been buying, and the emission rate of Bitcoin on the daily rate. It's like 13, 15 times more than the daily, emission for Bitcoin. Just a little bit perspective. The first time we talked, I was talking about Bitcoin passing the value of gold. And at that time, Bitcoin was about 1% of the value of gold. Gold was 110 trillion and Bitcoin was barely $1 trillion there. If you go look at it today, we're including the ETFs, of course, we're close to almost 12, 15% of gold at this point. And if you look at the ETFs, I have a little screenshot here. This was back on March 13th, so this was about 4 days ago. Gold ETF was 98 billion, and Bitcoin was 58 billion. It was more than half of gold already. And if you kind of look at that time frame when the ETF started, this is kind of crazy that it's rocketed this hard. The supply shock hasn't happened yet. This dip that we just saw, like I said, was a needed pullback from the run up that we just had. And also the weak hands, the paper hands were basically selling at this point when we hit 68, whatever, 70,000. People were like, this is the top, and they're like, we're calling it, we're going to pull out, wait for the pullback. If you did sell out at 70 and you bought back in this pullback we just had right now, it would have been a good move. But like I said, people are fearful when this happens, and you don't have everybody entering at the same time again, because that blood is in the streets. People are fearing. They're like, we don't know where it's going. And now, 24 hours later, we were back at 68, 69K. And it's like, okay, well, are we going to keep dipping, or is this just kind of like a fake out? And a lot of it was, liquidations, people longing that got wrecked. And then they're like, okay, it's falling. Now we got short positions. And then, we recorrected, and like 88 million was just wiped off within 12 to 20 hours. So my prediction for Bitcoin is probably higher than most, but I hope we get there, and maybe 2030, $1 million Bitcoin is a possibility. Just think of all the people that understand the tokenomics and know that there's no supply. That if the people that really understand what Bitcoin really is, and you're holding on to this, like our master at MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, is doing. He just keeps on borrowing money, and just keeps buying. He said, I will always buy the tops. He's going to continue to buy. And that sort of mentality is what most Bitcoiners understand, at least the OGs that have been in this market for the past, 8 to 12 years. They understand the tokenomics make sense. It's mathematics. It can't be manipulated like that. It can't be expanded. It's not like fiat currency. We can't just print more. And just the sheer money that's coming in, other countries adopting this. I hear Saudi is about to dip in. I hear El Salvador is doing 0% tax on Bitcoin. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that's huge. That's huge. They're killing it over there, and they're welcoming all this wealth and these billionaires to move their money into the crypto country, as is probably is going to be at this point. So my prediction for Bitcoin is long term is big numbers, but like everybody is, you buy one coin, you're not going to retire off of that anytime soon. You're probably going to wait have 10, maybe 15 years to really secure that bag. And these altcoins like CRONOS and some of these smart chains that are still building have more potential for the small guy. And I think that's why we're all kind of in these meme coins and some of these other coins, is the perceived potential that we have for just the 2-3 year turnaround. And I think the strategy still is once you make this kind of fast money, is that you're going to put it in something that's more stable, which is either Ethereum or Bitcoin, and you're going to stay in that space because you're not going to go back to fiat. You're not going to go into a currency that's getting devalued on a daily basis. You're gonna pivot into Bitcoin. Most of us are, but I guess the prediction is still well over 300K in the next 4 to 5 years, is what I would say. After this halving, and then we'll have another bear market, but because of all this big and smart money, I don't think the next bear market is going to have the type of swings that we're used to. I mean, if you look at this last pullback too, we didn't drop 60%. We dropped maybe 8-10%, and the panic started. This is normal. This is normal in crypto. A 15% dip is welcomed in this space at some point, right? Yeah. So I feel like the process is still the same. Buy the dips and hodl for the long term.
Appreciate it, Mr. Juan. Hard to match that, bro. I mean, phenomenal. Obviously, somebody with your stamina in crypto will have the perspective that you just shared. Well done. I agree that 35 trillion dollars US friends here that we have in the US, 30 plus, like 34, 35,
Right.
and every single day we get more and more. It's like insane. And they won't
Right. I'll
stop it.
comment one more thing. We just
Okay.
passed market cap of silver. Like, I don't know if anybody's been watching the money there. We just passed silver, which was 1.7 trillion, I believe. And we're slowly taking over. Google is next, right? Google is 6, I think. And we're coming after all the big boys, and we're going to pass them. And then all those big companies are going to have to diversify some of their holdings into Bitcoin, and that's already happening. They may not be announcing it as loudly as we are, but it's definitely happening. They're definitely acquiring. They don't want everybody to ape in when they are, because they're trying to get it cheap. So, like I said, stick with the process. Manage risk. Of course, it's a little bit of YOLO here, a little bit of meme coin, but eventually we're all going to be pivoting into the big boy, Bitcoin.
Man. Yeah, I mean, eventually, I mean, I've seen the predictions of some people on Twitter, 1 million Bitcoin. Katie Wood, 1.6 million Bitcoin. It's going to get insane. Kata,
I am
Bitcoin halving, price prediction. What do you have?
18,000 maximum. This I think will happen.
18,000 Bitcoin?
Yes, 18,000. 18,000.
So you mean bearish, man?
No, bullish. 80,000.
80,000.
Oh, 80,000.
Oh, my English is not very good at numbers.
No worries. Okay. Got you. Now we got you. 80,000 Kata
Yes.
by Bitcoin
Yes.
halving. Simple.
Yes.
80,000. That's it.
Yes, and I am according what Mr. Wong say totally, because I
There it
think
is.
this will be the last bull cycle with much higher gains, because the price of Bitcoin will be stabilized, because the institution, because the big money flow in, and these dips are very small. These are not dips. These are corrections, not dips. And
Thank you,
I
Kat.
think this bull market, the all crypto market, will swap gold, all tokens.
Nice. Thank you, Kat. Appreciate that a lot. 80,000 by Bitcoin halving. Bullish. Oof. Just remember, everybody, and my guest and people watching, 30 days is like 30 weeks in crypto. Like in 30 days in crypto feels like 30 weeks in real life. Just remember that, right? I absolutely agree. Bitcoin will be phenomenally higher, but we just need 3 to 4 days of blood so everybody becomes a bear. But I mean, we'll get to that eventually. Not, but we'll get to that. We're human beings and we have all kinds of feelings. Sean, Bitcoin halving prediction. What's in your head, bro?
Pretty much everything that everybody said right now is like on key. Amazing. Yes. Bitcoin halving, I think we'll get closer to 90, honestly. And I think it's funny that all these people thought that this major dip was going to come, and like it normally does before the halving, and it didn't. And I think that the bearish market after this full cycle is going to be way less than what we were used to, because it's being embraced by countries, governments, banking systems. It's a no-brainer, you guys. So yeah, I hope you didn't get shaken out by that little dip. You're going to see some nice numbers coming your way, and we're going to fly at the end of 2024 into 2025. So let's go. But Bitcoin halving 90.
We got 80, 90, and more. Oh, man. I'm looking into the 55, 65, even 70. I think consolidation for right now till Bitcoin halving or not passing the $74,000 is realistic, just because of oftentimes how we play it out in crypto. And it will be, in my opinion, too good to be true if we pass 75,000 in 30 days, just because there's always going to be that whale who wants to cash out, sell, panic, all paper hands, and just collapse, and then obviously pump it up. Bitcoin is one of those that pumps 20% in one day and no problem, but I'm always looking for blood on the streets. You guys know me. But 100%, 80,000, 90,000 Bitcoin is happening no matter what. All right. There's obviously, that is one that we could continue, right? But when it comes to our projects, we all have something here that it's our nice sweet spot of our liquidity, of our time in crypto, that our audience who is watching might want to get in. And I know Agent 00. I of course know which project that is, but he's the one who's going to tell you what it is, what he's doing about it, and why you're so bullish on that in a quick, nice time frame. And then we'll go to the rest of the group, because we all have that specific project. Call it NFT, call it DeFi, call it crypto, call it project, whatever. And I want to hear you guys, and I'll tell you guys mine too at the end. Agent.
So you want to know about like the play or like? Oh, okay. So the play, it's a combination of different coins, man, and it starts with tectonic. So my strategy early on last year was with tectonic and Vino. So what I did was I bought a bunch of CRO. I would stake the CRO onto tectonic, get L CRO, and I remember it was a time where I only wanted like 10,000 tokens. 10,000 tokens puts CRO at what, $100 for $1 million cash. It sounds like a crazy price target, but with DCAing and the rewards that I was getting through Vino, it made it possible for me to grow that $10,000, like not $10,000, 10,000 CRO coin bag to over 400,000 tokens. So now that $100 price target is knocked all the way down to $2.50. Much more realistic price target for CRONOS for me to get $1 million. And I mean, like, let's say if CRO gets to half of that, now that's 500,000. I don't need to get a whole million from CRONOS because I have other tokens like Tectonic and VVS. I could easily make a $500,000 off of each of those. Corey AI, another token that could just shoot up, So it's so like, I don't want to say easy, but man, the way that I'm doing it, it's easy now, bro. It's I'm locked in. like I said, I feel like CRO is more valuable than Bitcoin due to everything that Chris is doing. The community, the ecosystem is just so insane, man. Like CAW, I jumped in the CAW the day before VVS listed it on. Like I bought it from MMF, and the very next day VVS listed it. So now I'm like, oh, I have nothing to lose. It's like like man, it's a very euphoric feeling, man. And I'm just like I said, I'm happy to be here. And for those that have been, in crypto and DeFi over the past couple of years, you guys know what I'm talking about. You can literally wake up the next day and your portfolio is a 10x. And if you're working with $1,000, how many 10x's do you need to get to 1 million? That's all you need is 3. So it's very possible to get what you want out of this cryptocurrency market. And all I want is to, I want to become financially free through this bull cycle. And I'm pretty sure that I can, accomplish that.
Thank you, Agent. Flawless. What Agent is doing for those who are like, what, where do I buy it? Because you can always buy your Bitcoin on Coinbase. But what oftentimes pays off even more is do DeFi. DeFi, sometimes they're not listed. DeFi is just insanity for some people, for Web2 people. But for us Web2 degens, you really get to enjoy just the real life in crypto that's behind the scenes on chain. And exactly what we're trying to do here with VVS, Tectonic, Corgi, CAW, and more. It pays off when you're early. Oh, good. As you're watching right now in our video, we're getting some pretty more OGs coming our way. We got Crypto Kip in the house. We got Francisco in the house. Say hello, guys.
Hello, hello.
Actually,
Nice.
Crypto Kip is the reason why I secured profit. I did it this morning at like 6 a.m. I watched this video and he was talking about how meme coins can rug, and I'm like, you know what? Oh shit, he's right. Let me pull profit off CAW. I pulled my initial investment out, and now I'm like, okay, cool. He's the reason why I pulled profit this morning.
Breaking news. Crypto Kip bought 100,000 CRO coins worth of CRO with knife.
Oh yeah, we saw. I messaged you. I saw you because I've been following all of the transactions of top holders on CAW here, and I saw your name pop up, and I was like, I gotta send you a DM, buddy. Very good entry. I saw.
Awesome, bro. Crypto Kip, I think we cannot hear you for some reason. Just kind of try to fix that audio, buddy. Come on, obviously, just mute yourself. Just I'll get to you in just a second. Francisco, we still don't see you, but it's fine if you can give us a thumbs up. But I think you're coming in right now. Maybe the camera could come soon. There you are.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm here with my poodle Sunset.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Francisco,
Hello,
happy to have you,
fam.
bro. Thank you. Go ahead and mute yourself, Crypto Kip, and Francisco, please. So we got the audio. Awesome, rock and roll. Okay, let's just reset for 10 seconds. Everybody, what you have right now, right here, the faces of the CRO fam. Some of the CRO fam, because we'll need like 100 more, 1,000 more seats. But these are real people that we talk to you. Either you follow us on X, you follow us on YouTube. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, guys, because all of us here watching, we're going to be crypto millionaires. And we're taking you with us. Now, we were talking about our projects. We were talking about that play that is making us a lot of money. We're talking about that excitement play that we think about almost every day. For Agent 000, it's going to be Tectonic, right? His band of plays. It's going to be amazing. We're going to go to JB, Mr. Wong, Sean, Kata, Crypto Kip, and then Francisco, of course. JB.
Hey, Oscar. You all know who I'm going to walk. We all love crypto. It's a new token. It's been 6 months. It's released on a NEAR protocol. It's a accelerator. So we've got 3 projects on board now. The first one's a rum brand. That's going to be a celebrity rum brand. We're in talks with a UFC world champion, a Hollywood A-lister, and a Premiership footballer as we sit right here, right now. So that's almost finalized. The main is a banking software system called RTP, real-time payments. and that's for the forex market. So that's a $6.7 trillion a day business. That we are in talks with the banks. So in the next 3 to 4 weeks, we will be in front of all the banks. And I'm just going to say, it's going to shit all over XRP. Whatever XRP taken several 8, 9 years to achieve, we've done that within 2 to 3. We've met all the banks' prerequisites. They wanted a banking system that could process within a minute. We've got it down to 2 seconds. We've just secured a $15 million deal with Gem Finance. So that's with 1 or 2 prerequisites. We shall be launching on KuCoin. We are also going to be putting the token out on CRONOS, hence why I'm mentioning what I'm mentioning. So that's one of the next steps that's coming through. Right now, it's available on you can get it on Uniswap, Arbitrum. You can get it on Bitmart Exchange. But as we grow bigger and bigger, you will see expand. You read the white paper, you will be amazed. And I've had to make a few notes because I'm not professional. I'm just a lover of crypto, so I'm just going to quickly look down. Okay. We provide market liquidity in real time for the banks. Right. Our system's free, and it marries to all the systems. End of story. There's nobody fighting. You see, with XRP, everybody's after the ledger. There's the Ripple ledger, etc. We don't need none of that. We can absolutely zero that. They've got a software marries on. You're live in an instant, and that's what banks want to see. They want to see affordability, cost affordability, value, amongst other things. A token supply. You're looking at 5 billion at the moment. Only 1.6 million's out there. We're releasing it slowly. We're not just dumping the market. We're not just gonna, it's a forever token. It's not a rug pull. The whole team's doxed. Look at 80 years of financial knowledge. Some of the individuals are doxed internally, but because of the nature of the business, because they're so high up in the financial sector, in the fintech industry, NDAs are there, they cannot disclose themselves. Again, there's so many banks that we speak to, we can't. You're not hearing a lot of noise from us because we're muted. So, hence why you've got me here. You've got me JB Walk Overlord on my X. You've got the Walk official, visitors on there. Also, that is the one major project I'm with. I've invested my own time, money into that as well, and I'll urge everybody to go and have a check. Walk.io, check it out.
My man. Thank you, JB. Appreciate that a lot, bro. One of the things, if you're bullish on a project and it's not known by a lot of people, you have done your due diligence, and one day it can surprise the world, right? Saying that it's gonna be competing or better than XRP is not an easy say, but you gotta be at that level. And I'm, excited to hear great news about Walk. So thank you, JB. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, go for it, JB.
Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, like I said, the token supply is 5 billion. The tokens that will be released is 300 million. Okay, we will be buying back those tokens. The supply, we will burn 25% of that supply as well. Like I said, 300 million are out there, will be sent out. The rest will be locked away in the war chest. Okay, and like I said, it's an accelerator. So as we get more projects onboarding, if we got 5, 10 projects, that's fine. 2, 3 collapsed, not a problem. We got several other projects that are all tied up to the Walk token. And all our utilities are a real world application. So the banking software system, the RUM brand, and also, I don't know if you've heard of a token called CRONOS. That went down. That was a recruitment platform. Yep, recruitment platform. Now we're in the process of taking that as well. That
Nice.
All devs, all developers for the crypto infrastructure, they can advertise themselves for free.
There's a lot going on, JB. Appreciate that a lot, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and move on, but hey, make a channel, bro. Make a channel. That's one thing I will recommend. If you have a lot to say, which I do, and I love it, make a channel and let the world find you. Now, Mr. Wong, what's the project, the play, the idea that keeps you awake at night because will make you really good?
Well, we're in that deep in Chronos. We're not straying from the process. We're still stacking Crow, baby. And this CAW is a function of Chronos, right? So as we accelerate in CAW, we will pivot back into Chronos. We're not going to Bitcoin. We're going to Chronos. The potential is still in Crow. This meme coin is just the billboard right now, is grabbing everybody's attention. The Crow fam is actually coming together and just smashing Twitter with it. It's amazing what's happening. And just looking at the chart right now, I don't know if you guys are watching call right now on Dex tools or one of those Dex viewers. What we're seeing right now is similar consolidation what we saw at the 600 mark. We're at 8313 or somewhere around there, and we're seeing this nice little consolidation, and we had a nice push to the top side after that. After every consolidation we've had a good push to the top. Like I said, CAW has been a fair launch. It's been launched by the Crows, original OGs in the NFTs on Chronos. If you haven't scooped any of those, you can stake them in the forest, and all of the fees get divided by everybody in forest, and you get a distribution of Crow. You can use what are the other Mad Crows or Crow Punks for boosters in the forest, which I feel if you're not utilizing that, or if you haven't pivoted some of your profits from CAW into those NFTs to kind of keep that ecosystem stable and supporting it, I encourage you to take some small profits. Right now, the NFTs are fairly cheap. They're not crazy as the supply is still there. But once people start catching on and start taking more profits, the Crows are gonna come up a little bit. I think they're on 900 Crow, 800 Crow right now. There's some pretty cool ones on the floor. I scooped probably 3 or 4 of them myself. I loaded up all my boosters with Mad Crows. They're kind of the play right now. We're waiting for Walk to launch their liquidity pool on Chronos, and I think that will bring some more attention to his project as well. We're waiting for that. I think Ethereum is still too expensive for most of us to throw a couple $100 as far as Ethereum gas fees are just kind of ridiculous still. Crow is still the play. We have the Titan upgrade coming. We have 50% slashing of gas fees on off times. Remember though, if you follow me on Twitter, I've kind of explained this. The Titan upgrade makes Chronos 10 times faster. So that means there'll be less congestion altogether. That means gas prices will drop, because that's the whole reason our gas prices are where they are right now, is the congestion of the network. So this upgrade is welcomed. It really is. Like I said, you guys need to really study this stuff and don't sleep on Chronos. Everybody's saying, oh, it hasn't made its move. Chronos did not drop as far as Bitcoin did. If you look at the chart, Crow was very strong at the 13.5 cent mark. And if you still look, we're right there at that 13 cent. We have that really good support right there that we had at 9 cents, that everybody's hoping for, that 9 cents is coming back. I don't think we're going to see it. I think everybody understands that bought at 5 and 9 cents what we're looking at here, and 13 cent is the support line. I see Sean over there going nuts. That's the play for me, is still Chronos. A little bit of non-Chronos coins, I guess, for the past couple of days is XRP. I feel like XRP has been a disappointment. I feel like their extension with the SEC is kind of put another nail in the coffin for them of growth. For me, I've liquidated my XRP position and I've gone to XLM. I promoted this on the first meeting that I had with you, Oscar. Stellar is a very good blockchain. It's cross-border payments for different countries. It's very cheap to move money. And I still support that chain. And it's an alternative from XRP. I believe some of the devs have crossed over to XLM and Stellar, but that's what I've done there with XRP. I'm kind of off the gas on XRP. Same thing with Shiba Inu and Pepe. I think the Crow fam is just done with the dog memes, the frogs, I think we're just over it. I think CAW and the Crow fam is welcoming this new meme, but it's more of a an identifier for the Chronos fam. It sets us apart from every other blockchain. We're not the same. We're not copying. There's no copy paste. It's literally something that is very unique to us, and it's been bringing the whole Crow fam together, and it's been beautiful. And just watch the chart here. I got it on the other screen right here. The consolidation we're seeing right now could be good news for the next couple of hours. You know, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I'm just an enthusiast, as we call it.
Thank you, Mr. Wong. Everybody here, we're all, at that level of not rookies, and we all know what's happening with our money. And I love it. And I think a lot of people are just getting to know all these strategies. Thank you so much. Kata, project that you are following a lot, that what represents you, right, and your portfolio. Let's be, short and sweet, and to get our audience here know the rest. Thank you.
CRONOS is my main project, and I think CRO will go to $5 in this bull market. This is my opinion. I don't know if we'll go. And the first CRO I buy in a bear market when FTX go down and they fought the CDC. I buy a lot of CRO. I put in DeFi wallet on stake. And with the API, I bought VVS, Tectonic, Single Finance, Argo Finance, Corgi AI, who make with the API for real value. You make me use my Crypto.com card for the first time. I think when I order the Crypto.com card, I say, why I order? Because I will never use the card, and I use the card now. And the CAW, I think it's a very good meme, in my opinion, a very, very good meme. And Chronos Chain needs this meme. This is my opinion.
Kata, thank you very much for that. Chronos, CAW, and your positions with the Cardano more sweet. The Crow fam is present. Sean, the position that keeps you awake at night. How bullish are you on that? Share with us.
Honestly, like the whole game plan for me is crypto.com, Crow. Like no joke. Like that's my home run hitter. I think that CAW coming in and creating some noise is what's needed. I think it can generate a lot of volume and bring some more eyes to Chronos. Like my game plan, honestly, guys, is like I'm all about the Visa card staking. Like I got like I don't understand. Like people need to understand that this thing right here can really change your life financially if you set yourself up the right way. But you got to stake your tokens, you got to get the card, and you got to leave it alone. And then as Crow grows, okay, 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, remember in your head that as much Crow as you stake with this card, you're going to be getting that amount in Crow. And as Crow goes up, you're going to be making more and more money. And as Chronos gets adopted, more and more users are going to be using it, and the percentage that you're making is going to be glorious. And then you go ahead and use that card, and you go buy all your stuff. You know, your Amazon, your Netflix, your to-go food. Pay all your fucking bills on it. I'm sorry for the language, and just rake in all those rewards. Like, I don't know. That's just how I see it. That's my game plan. CAW, I want to make as much friggin' Crow as I can at the end of the day when this thing makes its final run. And I'm going to take all that Crow and I'm going to stake it and I'm going to ride this because this ain't for me. Like financially, I'm pretty much okay. But I want to set my kid up for the future. And I think like if I look at Bitcoin, if I'd have gotten involved in Bitcoin and I'd have held all that till today, God forbid, my daughter to be set for life. So I'm doing that with crypto.com. And that's just what I'm going to do. And I'm teaching her every day to yell, let's Crow. That's it. Let's go.
My man, well done, buddy. Thank you so much for sharing with us that story. And involving family is the best field you need. Hold and to have your mindset to something special. Thank you, Sean, for that. We're going to go with Crypto Kib. Question, bro. The passion, the project that really has you wake up night. And why are you bullish in that, bro?
Can you guys hear me? All right. Oscar, love it, man. Thanks for having me on. Thanks for getting the Crow fam together. And Sean, you might be the most legendary influencer for Chronos on Twitter I've ever seen in my life. I love the content, brother. I've been cracking up at the cause, man. And you know what? I love it. Like Mr. Wong said, this is taking the Crow fam by storm. A couple thoughts. I'm gonna be quick. I'm on a vacation. This is a baby moon with my wife. I gotta go. I'd love to stick around, but I just wanted to hop in to share some of love and just a little update here. So Mr. Wong DM'd me and he told me, I forgot we were live. I just got back from deep sea fishing. I forgot we were doing this today. I wanted to make it. And so you caught me at a good time, Mr. Wong. I'm glad I could be here. He caught me on the blockchain. Now I am just like Oscar, you know, we were very transparent with our moves, guys. And that's one of the most fun thing about this. And for the first time in years, I sold some Crow. I sold 100,000 Crow, but not because it's profit taking. I'm scared of the market. It's because I think I'm clever enough. Not trying to toot my horn. I'm taking a chance. It's a big risk. It's a gamble, guys. Okay. I think I'm clever enough where there's something about this Crow with knife where I can't really stand by and not try to grow my Crow bags with this Crow with knife. So I took 100,000 of my 500,000 Crow coins and YOLO,
Classic.
baby. Let's go. Breaking news. And Oscar, you know, I know you got in here too. So we're in. I'm excited. I think it's a fun journey. I think we got to keep playing around with Chris. I think we got to make some noise. Let's get a listing. Let's go. As for the Crow, look, that's it. I'm not touching it. That's it. I'm not selling any of the other Crow. This is a game to earn more Crow. That's the whole play here. Other things that keep me up at night, I would be remiss if I didn't double down, triple down on something that I've been chirping a lot on my channel. And don't hate me, Crow fam. You cannot ignore Bitcoin DeFi. I don't think you can. I think that Stacks is going to be the biggest narrative next to Solana as we get into the full speed portion of this bull market. As Bitcoin truly breaks the double peak, you could call it a triple peak at this all-time high. I think we're going to see Stacks break out. I think that Stacks could go to 50, maybe even to $100, currently sitting at like $2.50. People are going to be building DeFi on Bitcoin. In fact, they're already doing it, and it's actually really easy to use. The biggest problem with it is it's 10 to 30-minute transactions, and that's not good. But what if I told you that in just a month's time, those are going to go down to under 4 seconds per transaction, beating Ethereum? There's a joke in the Stacks space right now that Ethereum was the testnet. That's a little too bold to say with extreme conviction, but it's a funny idea. It's an interesting idea. And I know you all have suffered the gas fees on Ethereum like me. It's an interesting concept. I'm not, I'm just saying be aware of it. As a Crow fam, we can't be stuck in an echo chamber. Crow's a great investment, in my opinion. Obviously, we talk about it all the time on our channel. And I got 400,000 Crow. I get 500,000. Now I got a bunch of this, Crow with knife, over 1 trillion tokens on that. It's ridiculous. But I'm going to keep holding my Crow. I'm going to see what happens with this Crow with knife. I will be scaling profits back into Crow to replenish my at least back to 500,000 Crow coins. This could go the wrong direction, though, guys. There's a reason that I didn't come out and say it publicly on my channel, and it's not to hide. It's to protect people that I know there's going to be people that if I come out and say, I sold 100,000 Crow coins for Crow with knife, there's going to be people that sell their Crow to follow me, and I don't want them to do that because I don't want people to surrender their Crow. I'm taking a real chance here, guys. I'm not saying you can't make money with Crow with knife, but you better be taking profits on the way up, my friends, just like Shiba Inu, just like anything else. So good to see the Crow fam, guys. Oscar, this is great that you're doing this, man. And I love these shades on you. I love them.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, Crypto Cave. Man, you did it. That's insane, bro. I mean, wow. Yeah, I have 1 trillion. I'm a trillionaire. I'm going to stay like that. Not really planning to move so much right now, but kudos to you. And obviously that takes guts. Francisco, thank you so much for joining us, brother. Tell us right now, Francisco, if you're there. You were just there right now with us. There you are, buddy. Best project that you got. Why are you so bullish on this? Thank you so much. Thank you for waiting. And give it us, buddy.
Oh, sure. No problem. First of all, thanks to you, Oscar, for inviting me. Basically, I'm from Puerto Rico. We are a part of the United States, a beautiful island in the Caribbean. I have been investing. I started with Crow. In starting the bear market back at the end of 2021. In that time, I didn't know how to invest. I was starting seeing YouTube videos, etc. But through time, I have learned a lot. Right now, I have a small diversified portfolio. Basically, I have invested in CRO, like I mentioned, and also in Hedera HBAR and Quant. I haven't invested in Memecoin because it's too risky, and I'm more of a passive hold investor. But I think I have enough CRO and HBAR and Quant to change my life, basically. So basically, I have been investing on this three project. I'm very bullish on each one of them. The most I follow, of course, is CRO because I love the CRO fan, the crypto.com community. It's very active, it's very friendly, very respectful. And I love the Loaded Lions also community. I have a Loaded Lion and two Cyber Cups. And it's been a great experience. But basically, my portfolio it consists of those three. I had my CRO stake in DeFi for a long time, but I recently decided to unstake because the bull cycle is very strong this year. And no one really knows if the bull run could be late this year or next year, as everyone have been saying. However, I want to have everything set up in the crypto.com app to sell when I feel to. So I have been seeing some YouTubers that are saying that with some technical analysis that we could be having the bull run much earlier anticipated than everyone thought initially. Instead of at the end of 2025, maybe it could be earlier. So no one really knows, but regardless, I want to have all my coins ready to sell when the moment comes. And I'm ready. I'm very excited with the crypto.com community. Yeah.
Nice. Francisco, thank you so much. You know, you've been following me and I know you're a lot on X. Never had really the pleasure of meeting you, so it's really happy to see your face. But thank you for sharing that story. And obviously, like us, we're staking and finding our ways to making money. Everybody, 1 hour plus. Last thoughts, few seconds to speak. The last comments you want to say to our audience, and then we close after that picture. But thank you, man. That's just to tell you that we all have great ideas here, starting because everything changed. JB, Mr. Juan, Francisco, Agent Sean, and Kata. Last few thoughts. JB. You're muted, buddy. There you
Can
go.
you hear me now?
Yes.
Last few thoughts. It's going to be a crazy bull run. Make sure you're on stake. Don't get caught in that 30-day, 20-day period and you're cold sweating and you're trying to get, oh my God, don't be that person. Do not be that person. Make sure you calm as well. Enjoy it. Don't panic sell. Make sure whatever you invest in, make sure you've done your due diligence, read all the white papers. Let's pump CRONOS to the moon. Let's pump core, everything. No, we got this. This is our year. This is our turn. So yeah, and I'll keep on regulating the channel.
Thank you so much, I appreciate that a lot, my admin. Thank you, guys. Mr. Wong.
Oh, final thoughts here. So I would say continue to stake, but manage risk. Manage the portion that you will liquidate when the bull market does come. That passive income when the bull market is here will be amazing. The rewards look very like non-existent right now because CRO isn't worth that much. But when CRO is close to $1.50, those rewards will be much better, much better. You don't really want to take that passive income off the table. That's when the market is actually growing, and I don't think it's going to fall off as hard as everybody think it will, like we had the previous 3 or 4 bear markets. So just manage the risk. Don't take everything off the table. And another thing with manage risk, get yourself a cold wallet, maybe even multiple cold wallets, to keep things safe. Keep a hot wallet, keep a cold wallet. Do one that you do most of your NFTs and your trading on, and keep one completely offline and separate. These are the long-term holds. These are things you don't touch. Maybe you store away your coins that you're actually going to liquidate when the market is right on this card or wherever you decide your cold wallet exists. But the key is to manage your risk throughout this bull market. Don't be caught off guard. Take profits. I wouldn't say liquidate your whole portfolio. I think the APYs are going to get more lucrative and they're going to be a little bit more stable when the bull market is here. I just, still the process how it's always been. Only invest what you can afford to lose, and put a little bit aside for a little bit more risky investments, say these meme coins, just a little bit. It doesn't have to be much, maybe 2%, maybe 3% of the portfolio, but definitely some exposure to this could be super beneficial and help you actually stack faster than just kind of inserting your fiat currency every paycheck. But that's kind of my strategy still moving forward. Is just that's still the process.
Appreciate that, Mr. One. Thank you so much. Again, you guys have a lot to say, which I love it. Make a channel, guys. Honestly, like just few videos, shorts, you will do well, and you will get paid. Agent 00, ask your thoughts, quick.
I'm gonna piggyback off of Mr. Wong, man. Basically, don't liquidate your whole bag, man. Especially those passive income plays, man. This is why I use Tectonic so much, because when CRO does get to $1, like I said, I hold over 400,000 tokens on that platform. I don't have to sell my bag. I can take out a loan up to 70% against what I'm actually holding. So with that 400,000 tokens, when CRO gets to $1, instead of me selling my tokens, I can take out a loan of up to 280K. And do the same thing with Tonic, VVS, Fulcrum, Pharaoh, any other tokens that I hold on, on the CRONOS ecosystem, even with XRP, because that's on the platform as well. It's a lot of tokens that you can use with Tectonic, and instead of selling your bag, you can take out a loan against it and pay it back with something like Vino. Like I was making 500 CRO coins a day just through Vino staking. So I know how Mr. Wong is thinking right now, and it gave me goosebumps, man, because he knows what he's talking about, man. So yeah, just continue to do your own research, man. Stay diligent, and don't let these people shake you out of your position.
Appreciate it, Agent. Thank you so much. Solid. Sean.
Guys, it's pretty simple. It's really simple for me. Let's crow. That's it. Let's crow, baby.
That's why we love him. That's why we know when we see Sean's face on Twitter, it's like there's a message right there. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. Kata.
I have just one opinion. Buy CRONOS now is like buying first Amazon stocks. This is what I have to say.
Short and sweet. Love it. $1. I created the party. I've talked to crypto.com. They approved our channel. They approved our Telegram group. Like, we're going higher, and I'm going to see some of you face to face in that party, my friend. Francisco, end of strong, buddy. Last thoughts.
Yeah, well, like many others members have said, we have to have our crypto bags ready. There's a probability that the bull run comes earlier than expected. So we have to be prepared, follow the X news, follow you to have the latest news and information, stay united, share, and, let's grow, baby.
That's exactly the smile we needed. Everybody and all my guests and all my viewers watching, thank you so much for joining us. Like and subscribe. We'll put the links down below so you know who we got. And thanks for coming in, Crow fam. Share this with the world. And hopefully Chris, Eric, Steve, and the rest. And I know they're going to give us some very big news about crypto.com soon and the crypto space. Be ready. Peace.